Okay, so we're gonna use this for an example. So we have Alva. Alva's gonna heal us. She's gonna give us increased speed, and she's our reviver. I'm using Alva because she's one of those champions that if you just don't play for like a month, you can just get her through like a champion pass. She's pretty easy to get, and she can fill the role with just about any healer. You can use champions like Wither. You can use champions like anyone I mentioned in the Discord. She does pop a perfect veil, but it's only on the target she's healing, which tends to not be herself. But it also can be herself. But it's usually not enough to throw the timing off on the clan boss because he's going to hit somebody with a stun. And you would love it to go to Mithrala because she'll just absorb it. So that being Mithrala brings a cleanse. She brings strength in. She can increase attack, increase defense. She's going to be really nice, helping keep your team alive, and hopefully she can soak up that stun. And she also gives 2 poisons on her A1, which is going to compound with Farrakhan's ally attacks. If Farrakhan has an ally attack, he's got an HP burn and a poison. He's going to be really good too because he's going to get everybody to go. And when everybody hits, you're going to get the continuous heal from here, 2 poisons from here. He's just flat damage, and she has a 4-hitter with Giant Slayer, so that's going to proc every time he uses ally attack. Here's your counter attack. Basically, every time the clan boss hits, everybody's going to get to go. The 4-hitter, the extra heals, the 2 poisons. That's going to stack like crazy off of this. And then you have the enemy max HP damage here. As long as she stays alive, she's going to be fine. Oh, we dropped her. Where did she go? And if we go in here, we go to, I'll be fast, we just go like this. You'll see I've got her in a toxic set. I just put those together. I ran out of silver, but every time she hits, she has a 25% chance to land toxic, which is a 2.5% poison. And those are going to stack like crazy on the clan boss. She's also running basically as much defense as I can reasonably get her. 2,500. I'd like to push for more. 3,000 is what you really want. I'm sacrificing a lot on the crit damage to get that, but with the rest of the build finished and like leveled up, like getting me a couple other things upgraded, it would go a long way. Actually, maybe we can throw her one of these to give her a little bit extra. What we got here? Yeah, we'll carry that. Good enough. But that's gonna give her a little bit more. And then he does your counterattacks. He's also got the blessing to reduce the boss's defense here, so that as he hits, the boss is going to lose defense, so everybody else hits a little bit harder. And I'll show you what this does. We've actually got 2 fights, so I'll run it here on like this and again on Nightmare. Boom. 38 mil. This is just, like I said, thrown together. We lasted 44 turns. That's what you want. You want to see plus 40 turns. That means you're getting the most out of your team. If you're getting 20 turns or whatever, that's no good. It means somebody's not surviving anymore. So Alva's putting out a bunch of healing. You're getting a little bit through Skull Crusher. I don't know where. But you'll see Cold Heart's getting a lot of damage. Mithral's getting a lot of damage. Farrakhan's getting some good damage with his poisons. Going into Ultra Nightmare. Ideally, you wouldn't be running Farrakhan anymore. I see some of you do have Mikage. She is huge, especially if you compare her with a Shadowkin faction. Where is your Shadowkin here? If you have Harima, you have Ninja, They are amazing to put with her, especially Harima. I won't put Ninja in here because somebody was saying they don't have Ninja. And I don't want to leave you in a situation where you can't get somebody, where Harima, you can actually pull Harima. Harima is actually better than Ninja for this because she gives the decreased attack, which is going to make this last a lot longer, this whole core. So now we're going to run this one. This is Ultra Nightmare, as you see. And boom. 90.4 million, that's a 1 key. That is a very easy 1 key. Okay, and you'll see we last 52 turns. So what that means is at 50 turns, the boss will start ignoring block damage. See, Demon Lord begins to ignore block damage and unkillable buffs when reaches turn 50. So that being said, if you do an unkillable team, come at turn 50, your whole team is dead. That's where Mithrala comes into play, because she can give you the strengthen, which keeps your team alive, as well as the decreased attack off Harima. And then because you got Mikage, you get more uptime on a decreased attack. So, little things to consider when you're building your teams. I don't exactly have the same champions you guys do, nor do you have the same gear I do. But keeping that in mind, where you got that synergy all the way around, goes a long, long way. So, hopefully you guys are able to pull off even 2 or 3 keys with what you got. See, 39.17 mil. Coming in here, we're just shy of that. But if you're even able to get like actual gearing on these champions, substituting some people that you don't necessarily need, like if you do have Mikage instead of Farrakhan, that goes far. If you have Ninja, Newt, or let's see here, if you have Newt, if you have Geomancer, if you can get your Geomancer to be good, mine's no good. Thor is good. Ninja is very good in place of Cold Art. He-Man can be very good because you're getting all the heals here, the buffs here, the buff here. I think Farrakhan gives buffs. Not sure. Or he's all debuffs. Regardless, He-Man would really, really do well here. Thorian absolutely do well in that slot. Do not recommend this. This is amazing. I was going to go into that, but I didn't think you guys had stuff like this. However, that's a single target. You don't really want 3 revivers on one team. That's holding you back, Dread. You got 1, 2, 3 revivers, even though he does damage, unless you lock him near his attack form. Yeah, Geo works in that slot. And Fane can, but she's very, very frail. You got Baloo like Cold Heart, but then she doesn't do any damage. Anax Max, pretty decent. You can use him in that slot, kind of. He does give a weaken, so it'll help. But anyway, hopefully this helps a bit.